Hey everybody, we're here at the Florida Keys Brewing Company here in Islamorada on our way down to the Key West Half Marathon this weekend. So we had to stop. This place looks so cool, so cool. The walls are covered in bottle caps, and these bottle caps have such unique artistic designs that the atmosphere is like a tropical kind of, you're coming here to have a beer and lay back and relax, and there's a beer garden outside that is so cool. There's a humongous, you know, those big Jenga games. Normally you have the smaller ones. This was a huge one back there in the beer garden. Such a great atmosphere. And the bar is so colorful. They have this blue tile backsplash, and they have a huge selection of their own beer. I don't know where they brew. There are some tanks right here in the tasting room, but they have so many to choose from. So we have a flight to bring to you of 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 5. We have 5 beers to sample of their original on tap offerings. So we're gonna start, and I didn't really ask Alex or Sarah behind the bar for any kind of background on them. I just went kind of by the names, and nothing on their menu is really overly high in alcohol by volume, because here you're on what, Highway 1, you're headed down to the Keys, stopping in for maybe a cold one, maybe 2, hanging out a while, and then going on down to Key West or wherever the Keys take you. I got one of their Hurricane Hole Reds. Hurricane Hole Reds to start us off. And I like their little tasting glasses because they have their logo here, which is nice. The Hurricane Hole Red is 5.3 ABV, and it has a reddish and amber color. It's light. It's not overly carbonated. It's not hoppy. It has a nice caramel, malty note to it. So if you like amber ales, I think you would definitely like this one. We've had a Scotch ale in the past at another place. And if you like that kind of thing, I think you would definitely like this. So that's number 1 on our beer flight. Number 2 that we have, and I like the clever name, the Bean Me Up Scotchy Vanilla Scotch Stout. And yes, we love stouts. So
and Star Trek.
And Star Trek. So how could we not be drawn to the name? We're sci-fi nerd, geek fans, whatever you want to call it. So yes, I was drawn to the name. 6%. And I think it's darker. It's darker than the amber of that Hurricane Hole Red that we had. So, you know how Scotch is like a dry, kind of woody flavor. It's you have that dryness,
smoky
beans. You get the vanilla. It's good. It's good. It's a hint of vanilla, but it's not too sweet, and there's a bitterness a little bit on the finish. So,
is there any peatiness or woodiness to it, or no?
I don't think it's peaty like Scotch, but it gives you, it's kind of like a hint that it's there, that flavor. You know what I mean? So that's the way I would describe it. If you like something that's subtly vanilla and a little bit, not overly sweet, a little bit of bitterness, not hoppy at all.
Boozy?
Not boozy. Not boozy. I think you would like it.
Okay.
And a lighter like a medium body. It's not really thick. And then this third one that we have,
We're gonna fix that.
Yeah, we're gonna fix it with this one. This third one, 1, 2, 3, the Rum Smuggler Barrel Aged Oatmeal Stout. And when I say this to you, you might think, oh, this is gonna be like, you're gonna tell me it's 10% or something like that, but it's 6%. It's no lie, I'm looking at the page, it's 6%. And with barrel age, you know we had to try it in the name, you know? Whoa. Okay, I can't believe this is 6% because it does taste boozy. It tastes boozy, but it still has a lighter body and lighter, like, right amount of carbonation, not hoppy, not bitter.
And when we say boozy, you're not saying that derogatorily.
No. I like, and if you, well, I mean, you might say that. If you don't like something that's really overly boozy and you just want something that's a lighter, like I just went to run a 5K, maybe, like a honey blonde ale, something like that, this might be over the top for you.
A lot of people would think rum barrel equals sweet.
Not sweet. Not overly sweet. Not overly bitter. It's kind of, it walks the fine line between the two.
So it's balanced.
Mm-hmm. This is one that apparently is on its way out as far as their taps go here because it's seasonal. It's the Pumpkin Surprise Vanilla Rye. And surprise is spelled with a Y.
So it's a rye.
A rye. Rise. Okay. So it's 6.7 ABV. And so this might be something that you would encounter maybe in the fall, October, November, that kind of thing, you know? So, maybe if you come for the Southernmost Half back in October, you know, in 2019, you might want to have this. Because it's light. I get the hint of the pumpkin spice, all the pumpkin spices that you would typically get in a pumpkin pie, but it's not overly sweet, and it's not really thick.
The temptation a lot of brewers have with those pumpkin ales is to make it
really heavy-handed, right?
Almost like trying to drink a slice of pie.
Mm-hmm. But it's not like that. And there are others, and they have their place, like a dessert beer, which is great. This is not a dessert beer. I think it would go really well with an entree, you know, that might have a sweet potato.
Okay.
To bring out the flavor. Something like that, or sweet potato casserole, something
like
in
that. The fall.
Something in the fall. And then we have one more, which is also a seasonal. The Cold Front Spiced Winter Ale. Cheers. This is for sure spicy. For sure. Spicier than, say, the pumpkin. But it's not like overly cinnamon up your nose. It's not like that. I get cinnamon right away when I drink it, but it's not overly sweet. So I think that's smart. That it's a medium body. It's got like light. It's got just the right amount of carbonation there, and I mean the color. It reminds me of the Hurricane Hold. You know, if you look at them together.
Yeah.
But they're different flavors. The winter spices come through and make you think of December and make you think of like the mulling spices for a mulled wine.
So it's Thanksgiving and Christmas in a
glass, but it's cold. Florida Keys Brewing Company. If you're driving down to the Keys and you happen to swing by here, the atmosphere, it's like taking a vacation just coming here. It's laid back, it's great, the staff is great, and they make some delicious beer. I think our first introduction was at the Black Siren when we had one.
The Blackwater Siren.
Blackwater Siren, yes.
In Key Largo.
In Key Largo. The Blackwater Siren in Key Largo, where we had our first introduction. So we knew we had to come here, and it didn't disappoint. So I'm going to have some more. Cheers.